여러분, 하나님께서 우리 블랙스 공동체를 축복해 주시기를 원하십니까?
네.
정말로 원하세요? 네. 그렇다면 우리는 서로 섬기고 서로 세우고 서로 사랑하는 일에 의료적으로 노력해야 한다. 우리 블랙스 공동체는 가장 약한 멤버만큼 강합니다. Our community is only as strong as our weakest member. 우리가 학교를 위한 주님의 축복을 받으려면 우리가 먼저 해야 할 일은 가장 약하고 낮은 멤버부터 사랑하는 것입니다. 여러분의 믿음이 아무리 대단하더라도 하나님은 한 사람의 개인적인 믿음만 보고 우리 학교 전체를 축복하시지 않으세요. 하나님께서 우리 공동체를 축복해 주시기를 원하신다면 모든 블랙스 멤버들이 공동체적인 믿음과 노력을 해야 합니다. 여러분, 아멘? 예수님께서 십자가에 못 박히시기 몇 시간 전에 예수님은 모든 믿는 사람들을 위해 마지막에 축복의 기도를 드리셨어요. 그 기도는 바로 공동체의 중요성에 대한 기도였습니다. 자, 우리 함께 요한복음 17장 26절을 같이 읽어보겠습니다. 아버지께서 제 안에 계시고 제가 아버지 안에 있는 것 같이 믿는 사람들이 다 하나가 되게 하여 주시고 그들도 우리 안에 있게 하셔서 아버지께서 저를 보내셨다는 것을 세상이 믿게 하여 주십시오. 예수님의 말씀에 따르면 우리 블랙스 공동체가 그리스도 안에서 하나가 될 때 온 세상은 우리가 서로 사랑하는 모습을 보고 예수님이 누구신지 알게 될 거라고 하셨어요. 그래서 여러분, 우리가 그리스도 안에서 하나 되어 Power of Unity를 위해 최선을 다합시다. 여러분, 아멘? 여러분 따라하세요. Power of Unity. So now I want you to look to the person to your left and to your right and say to them, you are special. The Wemmicks were small wooden people. These little wooden people were carved by a woodworker named Eli. His workshop sat on a hill overlooking their village. Each Wemmick was different. Some had big noses. Others had large eyes. Some were tall and others were short. Some wore hats, others wore coats. But all were made by the same carver and all lived in the village.
And all day long, every day, the Wemmicks did the same thing. They gave each other stickers. Each Wemmick had a box of golden star stickers and a box of gray dot stickers. Up and down the streets, all over the city, people spent their days in sticking stars or dots on one another. The pretty ones, those with smooth wood and fine paint, always got stars. But if the wood was rough or the paint chipped, the Wemmicks gave dots.
The talented one got stars too. Some could lift big sticks high above their heads or jump over tall boxes. Still, others knew big words or could sing pretty songs. Everyone gave them stars. Some Wemmicks had stars all over them. Every time they got a star, it made them feel so good. It made them want to do something else and get another star. Others, though, did too little. They got dots.
Punchinello was one of these. He tried to jump high like the others, but he always fell. And when he fell, the others would gather around him and give him dots. Sometimes when he fell, his wood got scratched, so the people would give him more dots. Then, when he would try to explain why he fell, he would say something silly, and the Wemmicks would give him more dots.
After a while, he had so many dots that he didn't want to go outside. He was afraid he would do something dumb, such as forget his hat or step in the water, and then people would give him another dot. In fact, he had so many gray dots that people would come up and give him one for no reason at all.
He deserves a lot of dots.
The people would agree with one another.
He's not a good wooden person.
After a while, Punchinello believed that.
I am not a good Wemmick.
He would say. The few times he went outside, he hung around with other Wimmicks who had lots of dots. He felt better around them.
One day, he met a Wimmick who was unlike anyone he had ever met. She had no dots or stars. She was just wooden. Her name was Lucia. It wasn't that people didn't try to give her stickers. It's just that the stickers didn't stick. Some of the Wemmicks admired Lucia for having no dots, so they would run up and give her a star, but it would fall off. Others would look down on her for having no stars, so they would give her a dot, but it wouldn't stay either.
That's the way I want to be.
Thought Punchinello.
I don't want anyone's marks.
So he asked the stickerless Wemmick how she did it.
It's easy.
Lucia replied,
Every day I go and see Eli.
Eli,
Yes, Eli, the wood carver. I sit in the workshop with him.
why?
Well, why don't you find out for yourself? Go up to the hill, he's there.
and with that, the Wemmick who had no stickers turned and skipped away.
But will you want to see me?
Punchinello cried out. Lucia didn't hear, so Punchinello went home. He sat near a window and watched the wooden people as they scurried around, giving each other stars and dots.
It's not right.
He muttered to himself, and he decided to go see Eli.
Punchinello walked up the narrow path to the top of the hill and stepped into the big shop. His wooden eyes widened at the size of everything. The stool was as tall as he was. He had to stretch on his tippy toes to see the top of the workbench. A hammer was as long as his arm. Punchinello swallowed hard,
I'm not staying here.
and he turned to leave. Then he heard his name.
Punchinello,
The voice was deep and strong. Punchinello stopped.
Punchinello, how good to see you. Come and let me have a look at you.
Punchinello turned slowly and looked at the large bearded craftsman.
You know my name?
The little Wemmick asked.
Of course I do. I made you.
Eli stooped down and picked him up and set him on the bench. The maker spoke thoughtfully as he looked at all the gray dots.
Looks like you've been given some bad marks.
I didn't mean to, Eli. I really tried hard not to.
Oh, you don't have to explain yourself to me, child. I don't care what the other Wemmicks think.
You don't?
No, and you shouldn't either. Who are they to give you stars or dots? They're Wemmicks, just like you. What they think doesn't matter, Punchinello. All that matters is what I think. And I think you are pretty special.
Punchinello laughed.
Me? Special? Why? I can't walk fast. I can't jump. My paint is peeling. Why do I matter to you?
Eli looked at Punchinello, put his hand on those small wooden shoulders, and he spoke very slowly.
Because you're mine. That's why you matter to me.
Punchinello had never had anyone look at him like this, much less his maker. He didn't know what to say.
Every day, I've been hoping you'd come.
Eli explained,
I came because I met someone who had no marks.
said Punchinello.
I know. She told me about you.
Why don't the stickers stay on her?
The maker spoke softly.
Because she has decided that what I think is more important than what they think. The stickers only stick if you let them.
What?
The stickers only stick if they matter to you. The more you trust my love, the less you care about the stickers.
I'm not sure I understand.
Eli smiled.
You will, but it will take time. You've got a lot of marks for now. Just come to see me every day and let me remind you how much I care.
Eli lifted Punchinello off the bench and set him on the ground.
Remember,
Eli said as the Wemmick walked out the door.
you are special because I made you. and I don't make mistakes.
Punchnello didn't stop, but in his heart he thought,
I think he really means it.
and when he did, a dot fell to the ground.
여러분, 우리 블랙스 공동체 안에는 세상의 말이나 행동 때문에 힘든 시간을 보내는 친구들이 있을 거예요. 우리 블랙스 공동체는 가장 약한 친구만큼 강하다는 걸 기억하세요. 그래서 우리가 그런 아픈 마음을 가진 친구들을 사랑하지 않으면 예수님도 마음이 아프세요. 혹시 너무 힘들어서 부끄러워서 아니면 친구들이 자신을 거부할까봐 말을 하지 못하고 혼자 외로움을 느끼며 상처를 가지고 있을 친구들이 있을 거예요. 이 자리에서 그 친구들은 매일 학교에 오지만 항상 혼자라는 느낌을 받을 수 있어요. 여러분이 조금만 더 신경 쓰고 그 친구들을 잘 살펴보면 그들이 얼마나 힘든지 알게 될 거예요. 우리는 그런 친구들을 외면하거나 무시하지 말고 그들의 어려움을 이해하고 주님의 사랑으로 다가가야 합니다. 여러분, 아멘.